Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Knights ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So the Condors offense will take the field first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him just...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
They go to the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And this is not the way they envisioned the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And it'll be the Condors will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Now on the return. Slips through the line. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So UCF's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, maybe.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. To the air, it's Barnett. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Fires to the right. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker.
Snags it and he's open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Knights! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking to pass, it's right. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job.
Touchdown, UCF! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Good blocking up front, great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Condors will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. Now the pitch. Running to Green. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Plucks it out of the air. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Knights. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And it'll be the Condors send out the punt unit. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Quarterback may change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Barnett. Going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
To the air on second down. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, UCF! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Now on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it again on the option. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Condors will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing and all of a sudden
might have a chance. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
big fullback's got it. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And it'll be the Condors line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Spins away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Caught, and he's got room. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Big fella moving. Touchdown, UCF! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will... There he goes! He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Condors! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 95, set to kick this one.
And here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the UCF sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, what a caught! And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Goes to the option. Quarterback keep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Pressure coming. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Caught behind the line. It's Watson. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes a grab and room to run. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Running inside, it's Chambers. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this...
Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Coming out with it, it's King. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls, and the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll try the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Wright. Fights off a defender. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. What an effort that was. How many tacklers did he shed and still comes up a yard short of the first down? The Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. Catch is made at the 15. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient.
He'll take the deep shot. Upstairs to make the catch. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. That's caught. It's Watson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. looking to fire. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group...
Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a...
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back.
And that's a couple of mistakes already early in this football game, man. 2 fumbles by the QB. You've got to take care of the football. When you drop back, you start to feel pressure. 2 hands on the football. You can't continue to make mistakes like this. The defense capitalizes and recovers the fumble.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal with touchdown Knights. Quick strike through the air for the score. He scores for the 5th time in this game. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw it.
Goes high to pull it in. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off-play action on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Right 53. Go.
To throw, it's Barnett. Rushes on him. Avoids pressure on the right. On the run, deep down the right side. A strike downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach. They are so frustrated with how they're performing right now. The third quarter has got to be a major turnaround for his team. He said, we've been composed all season, but right now we are not playing our brand of football. Ball security, communication, all been an issue in this hostile environment. He said the change has to happen right now. I'll let you know if they're able to turn things around down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, Holly. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. On the option. Pulls it again on the option. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And it'll be the Condors will send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the returner will be brought down. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Swings it out to the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Motion from the back. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Smashes ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's the beauty of run and play action. Everybody sucks up, plays the run, and you get to slip that tight end down the field with a full head of steam, make a big play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. Makes a catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, UCF! Fitted in the window for the score.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this...
Oh, he's got some space. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The option look. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Condors decide to punt it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Can they catch him? Touchdown Knights! Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their... And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And it'll be the Condors will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the UCF sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. Caught in the backfield, it's Charles.
I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Wants to throw it. Under fire. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
And the defense is kind of smiling about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is a big 3rd down stop for this defense on that drop pass.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air, making side adjustments here. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Throws for the tight end. Trying to barrel in. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Could not make his way to the corner. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Wide receiver going in motion. The snap sets up the throw. Into the end zone. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten real.
Here's a little room there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Stevens. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Whole lot easier after that penalty. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long, and here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Runs through a tackle and runs through another one. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. The give to the tailback. Finding some room. Picks up the first down. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Condors have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Rides the option, he keeps it. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good, right down the boulevard. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Knights have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Wade. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Going for it all. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the returner is stopped. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They go right back to him. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And it'll be the Condors who will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll take it on the return. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the UCF sideline, this has been a terrific start for this transfer running back. As you know, they brought him in here for a reason, and he has lived up to those preseason expectations and all of his hype. I've seen him talking with his teammates on the sideline, being a good leader, and every time he's touched the ball, he's made something positive happen. Late in the game, he wants to just finish this, but finish it in the end zone and really seal his victory. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying play action. Lets it fly. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Could be an alley. He breaks a tackle. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Line gets set, first down. He leaves it with his back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Condors in a good spot here with second and short. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the